Welcome back to my channel. Gang. Alright, gang, today we finna do a reaction to Eminem, Mockingbird. This was my first time ever hearing this, so you know I'm not gonna hold y'all long. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You will get notified every time I post. Make sure you follow all my social media. It's gonna be down in the description below. And look, I'm about to get right into it.
Poppin' that big body, poppin' that dark all black, he don't know who shot it. Too many rats can't fit in no water. Double cup, fill him up, my shit poppin', that bitch gon' fuck with whoever pop.
Alright, gang, I got one disclaimer. I need y'all to do me one favor. I need y'all to subscribe to my lifestyle channel. It will be down in the description below because all the videos that y'all have been requested for me that's not a reaction will be on that channel, and I promise you do not want to miss it. With that being said, gang, you already know what I'm gonna say. What am I gonna say? We're not gonna judge it. Why? Because we do not know what to expect. With that being said, I'm about to get right into it. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I got this song requested a lot. I just never heard it before.
Yeah, I know sometimes things may not always make sense to you right now, but hey, what daddy always tell you, straighten up, little soldier, stiffen up that upper lip. What you crying about? You got me. Haley, I know you miss your mom, and I know you miss your dad when I'm gone, but I'm trying to give you the life that I never had. I can see you sad, even when you smile, even when you laugh. I can see it in your eyes, deep inside you wanna cry, cause you're scared. I ain't there, daddy's with you in your prayers. No more crying, wipe them tears. Daddy's here, no more nightmares. We gon' pull together through it, we gon' do it. Laney uncle's crazy, ain't he? Yeah, but he loves you, girl, and you better know it. We're all we got in this world, when it spins, when it swirls, when it whirls, when it twirls. Two little beautiful girls looking puzzled in a daze. I know it's confusing you. Daddy's always on the move, mama's always on the news. I try to keep you sheltered from it, but somehow it seems the heart.
I didn't know that, y'all. That's crazy. I swear I didn't know that shit. Cause I was finna ask that when he said basically like, I know you, when he said at the beginning like, I know you miss your mommy and I know you miss your daddy. I already figured that it'd be him because he always like on the road. When you're an artist, you always you away from home a lot. But the thing with the wife, I did not know that, y'all. That's crazy. I didn't know she was like she had a history like she was away from her kids because she had to go to jail or something like that. I didn't know that.
Two little beautiful girls looking puzzled in a daze. I know it's confusing you. Daddy's always on the move, mama's always on the news. I try to keep you sheltered from it, but somehow it seems the harder that I try to do that, the more it backfires on me. All the things growing up as daddy that he had to see. Daddy don't want you to see, but you see just as much as he did. We did not plan it to be this way, your mother and me, but things have got so bad between us. I don't see us ever being together ever again, like we used to be when we was teenagers. But then of course everything always happens for a reason. I guess it was never meant to be, but it's just something we have no control over, and that's what destiny is. But no more worries, rest your head and go to sleep. Maybe one day we'll wake up and this'll all just
be... Hold up, y'all. When he said basically like, he trying to protect her from seeing certain stuff that he seen as a kid, but it seemed like she still see as much as he seen. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. And he basically like, he trying to make sure she don't feel like, you get what I'm saying? She don't feel no type of way, but it's backfiring on him. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I don't have no kids. But I've seen how my mama would like try to hide certain stuff from us that we shouldn't see as a kid. Or you get what I'm saying? And it show like they trying to protect you, but it's like you could try to protect your kid, but at the same time, because you trying to jump in, like I can't explain. It's like jumping in front of a bullet for somebody because you get what I'm saying? You don't want to get harmed. You harming yours, or I can't explain it, but you putting yourself on Front Street to protect your kid. If you get what I'm saying, you get it.
We did not plan it to be this way, your mother and me, but things have got so bad between us. I don't see us ever being together ever again, like we used to be when we was teenagers. But then of course everything always happens for a reason. I guess it was never meant to be, but it's just something we have no control over, and that's what destiny is. But no more worries, rest your head and go to sleep. Maybe one day we'll wake up and this'll all just be a dream.
Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that upper lip up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. And It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright.
It's funny, I remember back one year when daddy had no money. Mommy wrapped the Christmas presents up and stuck them under the tree and said some of them were from me, cause daddy couldn't
That's
rhyme.
love,
I'll
that's
never
love.
forget that Christmas. I sat up the whole night crying, cause daddy felt like a bum. See, daddy had a job, but his job was to keep the food on the table for you and mom. And at the time, every house that we lived in either kept getting broken into and robbed or shot up on the block. And your mom was saving money for you in a jar, trying to start a piggy bank for you so you could go to college. Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it. And I know it hurt so bad it broke your mama's heart. And it seemed like
Now that, I know that, bro. Like, when I was a kid living in Detroit as a kid, like, you see a lot of shit. I'm not gonna lie, that's real. Especially, like, I was born in 2002. Back then, a lot of shit was going on. A lot. And as a kid, we seen a lot of stuff. A lot of shit that I feel like traumatizes us. But you don't have no choice. Like, where you living at, sometimes your environment can control a lot. And it be crazy. I'm not gonna lie, like, all that robbing and shit, you seen that. You heard that on the news. You heard about people getting killed all the time. That shit is not it. It's not it.
your mom was saving money for you in a jar, trying to start a piggy bank for you so you could go to college. Almost had $1,000 till someone broke in and stole it. And I know it hurt so bad it broke your mama's heart. And it seemed like everything was just starting to fall apart. Mom and dad was arguing a lot, so mama moved back on the Chalmers in a flat 1-bedroom apartment, and dad moved back to the other side of 8 Mile on Novara. And that's when daddy went to California with his CD and met Dr. Dre and flew you and mama out to see me.
Hey.
But daddy had to work, you and mama had to leave me. Then you started seeing daddy on the TV, and mama didn't like it, and you and Lainey were too young to understand it. Papa was a Rolling Stone, mama developed.
I'm not gonna lie, okay? He said your mama didn't like it. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you would think that she would be okay, she would be happy that he's on TV making money now, because you know what I'm saying? To come from nothing and to come to something so far that he's come to, you would think she would be happy. But, you know, I don't know. I'm only on the outside looking in. You would never know, like, the real issue that she had. But I'm saying you would think she would be happy because, like, hey, I'm trying to make ends meet for my family. And I finally can do that now, and it's still not good enough for you. But I would say, like, I must keep it a book. When he said, like, because he's always on the road. You're an artist. You're always on the road. You don't see your kids as much. And her mama's not there either. That shit take a toll on you. You need your parents. You need guidance. You need your parents around. I know you're trying to make ends meet, but you need your parents. Real.
They had to work, you and mama had to leave me. Then you started seeing daddy on the TV, and mama didn't like it, and you and Lainey were too young to understand it. Papa was a Rolling Stone, mama developed a habit, and it all happened too fast for either one of us to grab it. I'm just sorry you were there and had to witness it firsthand, cause all I ever wanted to do was just make you proud. Now I'm sitting in this empty house, just reminiscing, looking at your baby pictures. It just trips me out to see how much you both have grown. It's almost like your sisters now. Wow, I guess you pretty much are, and daddy's still here. Lainey, I'm talking to you too. Daddy's still here. I like the sound of that chair. It's got a ring to it, don't it? Shh, mama's only gone for the moment.
Now hush, little baby, don't you cry. Everything's gonna be alright. Stiffen that up, pull it up, little lady. I told ya, daddy's here to hold ya through the night. I know mommy's not here right now, and we don't know why. We feel how we feel inside. It may seem a little crazy, pretty baby, but I promise mama's gonna be alright. And if you ask me to, daddy's gonna buy you a Mockingbird.
Hey.
I'ma give you the world. I'ma buy a diamond ring for you. I'ma sing for you. I'll do anything for you to see you smile. And if the Mockingbird don't sing and that ring don't shine, I'ma break that birdie's neck. I go back to the jeweler who sold it to ya and make him meet every carat. Don't f with that.
Hey, no, that's real. Hey, you see what he basically said? What he said? What I got from that little thing he said at the end is like basically like, you know, a dad to go through anything to protect the kid. Hey, go through anything. I ain't gonna say that a parent in general will go through anything to get their child what they want, to make sure they have everything, and to make sure their child gonna be okay. So I can see where he's coming from. But y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I understand the message of the song, but why? I've seen people react to this song and they be crying. Like I don't know. It just don't hit me to make me cry. But I feel like yeah, it don't hit me to make me cry, but I feel like I can understand like where you're coming from. A lot of parents go through stuff when they have kids, man. A lot of parents I've seen a lot of parents go through stuff when they have kids. A lot of times it don't work out, or a lot of times how can I explain it? Sometimes people be still trying to get themselves together and they end up having a kid. So that you have a kid, but you're still trying to get yourself together. So your kid is around seeing everything you going through. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I ain't gonna say too much. With that being said, gang, if y'all got anything else y'all want to react to, let me know in the comments. I'm gonna try to react to it. With that being said, like I said, I ain't gonna hold y'all long. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You will get notified every time I post. Make sure you follow all my social media. It's gonna be down in the description below. And look, I'm high.